Let's get you set up with Java 24 on your Windows machine safely and securely. Let's open a browser and search for Java 24 download. You can also use the official Oracle URL. I put that in the description below. On the browser, let's scroll down a bit. Java 24 is selected for us, but it's showing Linux versions by default. We're not looking for that right now, so let's click Windows. Now select the middle link, the Windows x64 installer. That's the exe file. It takes just a moment to download. Right next to the download link, you'll see the SHA-256 checksum link. Let's click that. We see a hash value here. This will be used to verify the file's integrity. Let's right-click anywhere on the page and select Save Page As. This will save the hash value to a local file in our Downloads folder. Now let's open a PowerShell window and cd into the Downloads folder. You should see two files, the exe installer and the SHA-256 hash file ending in .txt. We can see the contents of the text file is the hash that we found on the website. Let's check the hash to ensure the file wasn't corrupted or tampered with. Here's the one-line command. It runs the command get file hash on the executable and uses the SHA-256 algorithm to compute the hash for the local file. GC is short for get content. It's used to read the hash file and compare it to the value we just computed. So let's run this. And if it returns true, we're good to go. If you get false, double check the file names, the contents, or re-download from the official site. Now, let's run the exe file. You'll get a user account control prompt. If you don't have installation permissions on your machine, you may get blocked here. If you're interested, you can see more details in the file we're about to install. You can review the file details like the certificate if you're curious. But we're good, so let's click Yes to continue. In the wizard, let's click Next and take the default installation location and click Next. The install will run, and that's it. Let's click Close, and now let's set the Java home variable. Let's open an Explorer window and go to the location where Java was installed. See Program Files, Java, JDK24. And let's copy that path as text. And let's open our Environment Settings dialog, click Environment Variables, and we're going to set an environment variable. We could do it just for ourselves or for the system. Again, depending on your permissions, do what works for you. I'll do it for the system since it's my machine. And I'll click New, and for the variable name, I'll put in Java Home in all caps, and for the value, I'll paste in the value just copied from the Explorer window. See Program Files, Java, JDK24, and click OK. And let's look at the path while we're here. Let's select it and click Edit. Because we used the installer, it went ahead and added the directory location for Java to our path, so there's no need for us to modify it in this dialog. Let's back out of these dialogs by clicking OK on all of them, and back in our PowerShell window, let's open a new window so it picks up the new environment variables. And let's make sure we can see Java and the Java compiler. Let's run java-version, and we see Java version 24 is installed. And let's run javac-version, and version 24 is installed. Awesome. And that's it. You securely installed Java 24, verified the download, set everything up properly. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember to always begin secure.